What's up, my boy? George Perez right here. George Perez Stories, episode 209. Once again, George Perez Stories is brought to you by JB's Tree Service. Serving California since 1985. Look, if you got bugs out there that are just like taking out the gophers and your glands all messed up, hit up my boys at JB's Tree Service. Instagram is JMBARRIOS12. That's JB's Tree Service Landscape and Installation. They got free estimates. Look, if you got trees that ain't weed and you want to get rid of them, they'll come chop them up. They got stump removal. All their Theos got trucks with registration and insurance. Nothing's going to get tripped up. Check out my boys at JB's Tree Service. They did my house. They did my sprinklers. They did my lawn. They did my planter. The lawn's so green, my dog and my cat won't take a shit out there. Check them out. JB's Tree Service. George Perez Stories is also brought to you by Gunther's in downtown Santana. 2 locations, off of Broadway and off of Main. Look, not all of us live in L.A. You live in Santana, you live in Orange, you live in Anaheim, Fullerton, Garden Grove. Boom. You live in Placentia. And you're trying to go get a penalty, and you're like, fuck, I gotta sit through all that traffic on the 5. Childless. Go to downtown Santana, Gunther's. They got Pendletons, Ben Davis, Dickies, Levi's, Winos, Hush Puppies. You never know. You might see the fool that jumped you in 6th grade, and you get to catch another fade. Check out Gunther's in downtown Santana. X to the G. How it be, dog?
What's up? What's up? I'm glad we're back.
You glad we're back?
Yeah, it's been, 2 weeks almost? We had one crazy Monday.
Oh, my God.
You know how it goes. One crazy Monday fucks us up.
Hold on. What happened that Monday? I forgot.
Cops almost showed up. SideDick became fucking security SideDick.
Why? Oh, yeah. When we had to kick out all those fucking, yeah. Yeah. Well, fuck it, dog. You're back.
We're back.
It's the first one. You come back like nothing in here is yours anymore.
Nothing's here. Nah. This is back to George's house.
It's kind of like your ex's, huh? Like nothing there is yours. No
more. Someone else already lives there.
Oh shit!
He probably pays the same amount of rent as I do.
You think his name's on the lease? Like, is his name on the lease? Nah, not this time, huh?
Nah, not
she learned?
She might. Yeah, I think she learned her lesson.
Is any of your stuff at your ex's? Nothing, huh?
Nothing. She left everything. Even
not
shit.
One
no, dude. Even shit my mom gave her, she gave me back. You
wow.
know how fucked up that is?
She was like, "Fuck your mom too." Eh? My
bad.
Hey,
no, it's cool.
Miss
No,
X
no,
to the G.
Miss X.
My bad. Nah. Well, I'm glad you're back, fool.
Yeah.
I didn't hit you on Monday because the Super Bowl Sunday party me and SideDick and the kids had was.
I figured
it was controllably insane. You know what I'm saying? Like one coochie hair pubic more, and it would have been wild. But we stayed to the line and shit. The kids gave me coffee. I sobered up. It was hold on. I gotta bring on the guest before I get into shit. Yo, next guest I'm bringing on is solid as they come. We did time together. I met this person in a situation where a person like him didn't have to be cool to me, and I love how you're just real and feed him a dog. My boy from Baldwin Park in the building, Big Moe. What's up, my boy?
What's up, George? How you doing tonight?
Good, dog. Hey, what the fuck? Like, look where we're at. Hey, you're solid as they come, dog. And I know you don't take that as like an honor,
right?
Because it's a natural. You know what
Correct,
I mean?
correct.
Like, I could imagine. Hold on. Let me start off and tell everybody. Well, we met in what, 2008?
I believe it was 2009 because I got to where we were at in 2008.
Okay.
And then I was there for a while, and we got there. You showed up to the dorm.
Yeah.
With your little bunk roll, your comida, you know.
Yeah.
Looked at you, and like my bunkie told me, hey, you know how that is? I was like, no, like it's the homie, you know. You know, we see Mexicans, you know. I'll introduce myself right now. Let them get settled in.
Yeah.
I was like, no, that fool was on Yo Mama. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? I mean, I was already down like what? That was 2009.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, tell everybody how long you been down already.
Well, from at that point, I was already down like what, 11 years. And
Damn.
11 years. Now look, like I'm gonna go back. I gotta rewind.
Let's go back.
So, 11. How old were you when you got locked up?
This was in 2002. I was 21 years old.
21 years old.
21.
And you're facing what? 18 to life? 15 to life?
The first time I went to court, dude, like I was like shaking in my boots, dude. You know, because all the homies were telling me, "Hey, this is what you're facing." I was like, "For that charge, like, why is it so much?" You know, I was like, "Well, you did that," and I was like, "Yeah, okay, well, you're gonna be facing life, bro." I'm like, "Why, dude?" You know, like.
Back then they had the gang enhancements, you know, like they had
everything back then.
Every
dude.
enhancement.
Every enhancement.
They're
you
like,
can
you're
think about,
bald headed,
dude.
your gold tee's longer than fucking Cheech.
That's it, you know? It's
yeah.
Like immediately you're like, okay, he's a gang member because he's bald headed and he's Mexican. You know, he's probably a drug addict, you know? So it's like, I went to the courthouse and they're like, oh yeah,
what courthouse? My bad.
I was in Pomona. Okay. I was in Pomona. My lawyer, public defender, pretender is what we call him. You know that.
Yeah, public pretender.
He's like, hey, I came in with a good deal. And I'm like, my face lit up. I was like, let me hear it. He's all, oh yeah, they came in 52 years, no life. And dude, my heart just dropped, dude. You know, I was like, what? Like 52 years. I was like, for this? Well, yeah, like I've never been to prison before. I mean, I did county time here and there, you know, little wino time.
Yeah, yeah. You been to juvenile hall and shit?
No, never been to juvenile hall. First time I ever got arrested was at 18. So I was like, so why am I going to do so much time? He's like, you know, you did the crime, you know, do the time.
Yeah.
I fought
he
it
just
for
wanted
a while,
a signature,
you know?
right?
That's it. That then and there. So I went through about like 4 public defenders, you know. So eventually they ended up giving me 13 years.
Can you talk about what it was or no?
Yeah, I don't mind. You know, I'm an open bug, you know. So it was a carjacking. You know, I carjacked somebody.
But you did something else.
That was after. That was when we were together, dude. That's where the story just like people just like when I tell people they're like, no fucking way.
If you
know
can.
What I mean? Oh yeah, no.
You can share, dog.
Oh, everything, dude. You know, it's like
so you get busted for carjacking.
I get busted for carjacking in 2002, and my lawyer came with the deal.
Was it strong arm carjacking?
Yes, strong arm carjacking. Never found any weapons or anything. The victim just said, "Yeah, he carjacked me with the gun." Right? I got.
Hey, did you do it like fucking Menace to Society?
Straight up like that, you know. I mean,
hold on,
you want me to go into detail?
Yeah, like, hey, dog, like my bad, nah, my bad.
No, I don't mind.
You
dude,
already did the time for this.
I just don't want to drag stories any longer. But I mean, if you want to get into it,
no, trust me, everyone right now is going, how? Were you wearing Bo Jacksons or Cortezes?
Let me go a little bit farther back. Just real quick. I was a real bad addict, dude. Bad, you know.
Addict of what?
Crystal meth. You know,
fuck, it was bomb.
You know, this is the 90s, dude. You know, so it's like that peanut butter, you know. That,
dog, hey!
You know what I mean? Do that.
Hey, what did I fucking say, dog?
What about
Joe Rogan, fact check. Peanut butter was the shit.
It
burned best in foil for me.
Did it look like peanut butter? Smell like peanut butter?
It was sticky, dude, and it smelled nasty when you hit it, but this motherfucker was like, whoo. Yeah. What about the lemon drop?
Oh, that lemon drop was the one that said that tasted like cactus cooler.
Hey, I had a homie, right? Like every time we go to like, it was this specific way in Armenian dude in up there in Lancaster. He's like, hey, let's go get some lemon drop. So he'd come back with it, you know. He'd be like, I was like, what? Wait, like, how? Look at this. He'd be like, I was like, whoa. So I was like, damn. So anyway, so I was pretty bad, you know. So back to the original story.
Yeah. Okay, let's go back to. How old were you when you did the carjacking?
21 years old.
21 years old, and like, what was going on in your head? Were you like, did you look at the car and you're like, damn, fool, that's a big bag right there. Like, were you gonna take the car to your dealer? Like, what was the plan, homie?
All right, that's why I was like going a little bit farther back. So real quick, my dad had bought me a Honda Accord. I wrecked it in a high-speed chase. Wrecked it. Did 90 days. Got out. Had no car, so now I'm a tweaker on the street with nothing, you know. I'm doing real bad, right? So remember the recycler back in the day?
Yeah.
Remember you just like if you want to
The
fight
magazine.
hard.
What's that?
Anything.
What's
It was
that?
a newspaper.
It was offer up. When
Oh,
it was
yeah,
on
the
paper.
The price of shit. I used to call for my
Exactly.
dad. I used to call for my dad. Be like, hey, tú hablas inglés. Llámale a ese vato que la camioneta.
I see,
okay,
you know? So I'm looking at the recycler and it's like they got pictures and shit, you know? So I was like, damn, this fool had a badass Honda Civic, dude, you know? Like all raced out. So I was like, nice.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that's fucked up.
You premeditated this puto.
Premeditated, dude. Like I planned this motherfucker out, dude. You know, like I had no car. Well, I'm lying. I had a stolen Toyota Corolla.
Wow, with the screwdriver stolen?
No, you remember all the Camrys from the 80s
one
and 90s?
key.
That one key. So that was a little hoopty, you know. So like, you know, I'm 21 years old. I can be rolling on a hoopty, even though I'm like doing bad, you know.
How you looking though, dog? On the honest, like
I'm looking fresh all the time.
exactly.
Dude. You know,
like,
I always
back
say fresh.
then, we did tweak, but we worked out. Like I took care of my
Right.
shit.
You know, I always had your little go bag, you know.
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, dog,
You know?
I love it. Tell them about the go bag, real
The go
quick.
bag,
Yeah.
the go bag has to have deodorant,
Yes.
toothpaste, toothbrush, Mando,
Extra
and
underwear socks.
I was just gonna say that, dude. You know,
Or Evans got that.
Exactly. Yeah. Like
You know,
an
it's the go
extra
bag.
outfit. Like, hey,
Yeah.
dog, and like it matters the tweak or lever you're at. Like mine had a wine opener because
okay.
I would do tweak with white girls. Because when I did it with,
that makes sense.
Yeah, because when I did it with like gangster ass chola bitches in my head, I'd get so tweaked out. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get set up by these bitches' brothers or something. They're gonna take what I got.
oh, dude. So you're like,
And to
You're always
me,
on point with them.
Yeah, the white girl, no
You
one
can let
did
loose.
it. Yeah,
You can let loose,
I
you know.
Had a little Sublime CD in there, but go ahead, homie.
she's not no Mona Lisa, you know. She ain't
Yeah.
gonna set you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, where was I? I'm sorry.
The
We're
carjacking.
talking about the. You
Okay,
are
I'm the recycler, and I seen his car, so I call him. So, hey, how you doing, man? Oh, how you doing? Story, I'm trying to buy a car. Oh yeah, I live. He gave me his address. I was like, okay.
So you're checking the recycler. You're looking for cars. You spot a car that you want. I don't know what's going through your head. What's your plan now, my boy?
Well, my plan was any 21-year-old's plan is try to get some pussy.
Yeah.
So without a whip, you know what that means. You know, you got. So I had to upgrade, you know. So I'm looking through recycler.
And you were smoking a lot of bomb at this time, so your
Bomb.
brain's like.
My brain's like not even like functioning correctly, you know. Been up for like 6-7 days, little like
So you've
hour
been up
days
for 6 days before you did the carjacking?
at least, dude.
Okay.
Little cat naps here and there.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
those little
yeah.
15-hour naps, you know. But
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you know, like just living off of Fritos and like
The worst
Funyuns.
dreams ever, huh?
Fuck, dude. Now I get them bad, dude. Like what is that PTSD shit? You never got that shit?
Yeah, bad.
Bad,
You
dude.
get it worse because you were locked up way longer than me. But let's get to the
Okay,
part.
the recycler. So I find him. I call him up. He's like, I just pretend I'm trying
wanna
to
buy the car?
I want to buy the car. So he's like, yeah, come check it out. Give me his address and everything. So I'm thinking, should I really go through with it? Like, I'm nervous at the time. You know, I've never done this before in my life. You know, so I was like,
What's your plan though? Did you have did you put an outfit out? Like did you
I had a whole like a persona per se, I guess, like a character. You know, so I'm like, I just show up at the door, and, you know, I'm like, oh, I just called you. Oh, yeah, how you doing? You know, oh, I'm looking at the car, you know. So apparently, this was my story. My godmother just like inherited a bunch of money and gave me some money, so I have this cash available to throw around, you know. So we were in 2001, so he was selling his '99 Honda Civic, you know.
It's a nice car.
You know, like raced out and everything, you know. So my plan was to like, I had homies, you know, like, you know, the homies that like, hey, we could rig zag it, you know, remember with the VIN numbers and all that? It's like, I can make this mine, you know. So that was my original plan, you know. So it didn't go that way, apparently. That was my plan. So we go for a test drive, and I didn't want to use the gun at first, you know. So my original
Did
plan.
you have it hidden or was it on you?
This is gonna sound kind of girly-ish, but I had a little satchel with me, so I
Okay.
held it in there, dude. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I had some
Smart.
baggy ass sweats on, dude. So you know, I couldn't have nowhere to put it.
And
Yeah.
how are you dressed? Because I'm assuming you're not showing up
I had-
like a gangster, right?
No.
Because
I had some baggy ass sweats, but like I just had like I think I had like a polo or a Inichi shirt
polo,
or something.
yeah,
Something,
okay.
dude, you know?
Nietzsche was in back then.
Yeah, you remember the Nietzsche?
It was a button up or like a long sleeve.
You know where I got that Nietzsche shirt though? I was at the West Covina Mall, dude, and somebody left his convertible top open. Yoinks! Just snatched that shit. I'm like, this fool, you know. Luckily, he was a big guy, you know. So I was like, fit. But anyways, back to the story. So my original plan was like, oh, I'm gonna do this, do it easy. I'll let him drive first, and when he lets me drive and pulls over, I'm just gonna jump in the car. Like when he goes around, I'll lock the car when he comes in, you know, and then when I'll just take off. Well, apparently, about 2 days before that, somebody tried to break into his car, and the passenger door it wouldn't lock. So I was like, damn it. So change of plans. So now I got to use it. So now the adrenaline is pumping, you know. So he drives first, and it worked out perfect, you know. Like, damn, it would have worked out perfect. So like, oh, I got to do it. I'm already here, you know. So basically, we're driving. I'm like, oh, it's a nice car. I pull to the side, and I'm all, hey man, my bad, dude, but get the fuck out of the car, bro. You know.
Damn.
He starts hyperventilating, dude.
Just like that.
Grand Theft Auto style.
I just pull it out, dude. Put it in his face, dude. Like honestly, dude. Like 100%, dude. Like I honestly feel bad right now, dude. You know,
I know.
You know what I mean? It's like
homie.
I'm 21. Not thinking. I'm like thinking about it now. It's like, man, like I hope he's okay. You know, like now, you know, because like
This is Joey Diaz story, dog.
Was it loaded?
Yeah,
of course.
I'm just asking.
It was loaded, dude. It was a 357, dude. You know, so no safety. You know what I mean? Revolver. I was like, and that's another story how I got that gun. So, anyways, but he starts hyperventilating, dude.
Oh.
Like I point out,
you were like, hold on, let me call 911.
Hey, if I would have thought, because all the adrenaline was pumping, like to take he had a cell phone. In 2001, who had a cell phone that day? Yeah, those days, you know?
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have got busted, you know? But like, my mom always told me everything happens for a reason, you know? Yeah. My grandma said it, my mom said it, and I believe that, you know? Yeah. So I never take my the years that I did as a curse. I see it as a
blessing.
A blessing and a silver lining, you know?
Yeah, you paid your
I find the silver lining. Yeah, exactly, you know? So he starts like, oh, are you serious? I'm like, dude, just get the fuck out of the car, man. And he opens the door.
The door don't work.
He's like, I gotta jump through the window, bro.
He's like, you gotta open it for me.
Yeah, imagine. Oh, dude, he would have been like, sucker. Jumped in the door and took off. Damn. Attempted carjacking. Still got the same amount of time. So, he opens the door, right? And he's shaking, dude. And like, he's trying to unbuckle his seatbelt. And I just throw him out, dude. I take off.
Yeah.
I take off and I'm staying.
Hold on, come back to the mic. Come back.
I'm staying at like the most tweakerish hotel in Baldwin Park, dude. It's not called
what it is. Motel 24/7.
No. It's called it was called the Travelodge, called the Grand Park Inn, but that hotel's hot.
Hold on. Say that again, dog, because a lot of people from Baldwin Park.
Oh, they're gonna know.
I know
this place.
Okay, give me a street.
Oh, Francisquito. Exit off right off the 10 freeway.
Tell me, dog.
Thank you, UPS driver.
There was nothing ever before there.
Yeah, this guy will tell you any street in Baldwin Park, dude.
Okay, so what was
so I go to the Travelodge. Back in 2001, that's what it was called.
Travelodge.
The Travelodge. And
describe it, Was like, did it have like an old? Like,
actually, it was pretty nice, dude. You know, you looked at it, it was like, okay, this ain't a tweaker spot. You know, I'm gonna stay here. Like, if you're a family and shit with kids, nah, dude. As soon as you like check in and like,
you see who's there,
dude. Like people peeping out their windows, you know, and it's like hookers coming back and forth. You know, it's like cops rolling up all the time. It's
I want
like,
to go there.
Ooh, I heard it's still like that. You know, it's like, but I don't know. But anyway,
what are you doing there? Is the car parked in front of your room?
I parked it across the street, you know, and right across the street where the Dunkin' Donuts is at now, it was literally an empty parking lot.
All right,
my brother could vouch for this. There's Dunkin' Donuts now, and you can see it. You can see it from the windows. You can see it. So I was just watching it, dude. So how I got arrested? Can I tell a little backstory before how I got arrested?
Yes.
So let's pause right there. I had a homie, right? I'm not gonna say the name. Still my boy and everything.
Yeah.
About a year before this, still like I'm on drugs and everything, not thinking. This guy's warming up his Mercedes Benz in his driveway, and he's inside his house. He just leaves it, going to work. And what am I doing? Walking down the street, see that? I take off in his Benz, dude. You know, so I roll off in his Benz, you know, and I was like, "Ooh, things are looking up for me right now." But still, I need to hustle for money, hustle for, you know, to get high.
Exactly.
So I'm like, what am I going to do? I get a page. You know the pagers back then.
Yeah.
I get a page. Hey, come pick me up. You know, a voicemail. Come pick me up. You know, I got some shit. Oh, sick. Over in Fontana, my homie. So we go all the way to Fontana, get there. I pull up in the Benz. He looks at me and he's like, dude, this ain't yours, dude. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah,
I'm all like, hey, dude, I was so tweaked out. I was like, I just wanted to get high so bad, dude. I gave him my palabra, fool. This is my uncle's car. He let me borrow it, dude, you know?
Dang.
So
You just wanted to score.
I just wanted to score.
Like,
dude.
I just stole
He
this
just
car to get dope, and you're mad now?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't go pick up. He just wanted me to go pick him up and bring him back to the hood, you know, like just to kick it with us.
Yeah.
Because he moved out.
Go
So
ahead,
when he
no,
moved
like
out,
that. Go ahead.
he had no car, you know, so I was just go pick him up. So he's like, swear to God, it's not stolen. I'm like, why, dude? It's not, dude. Why? He's like, look, I had the keys. So he's like, I have my chick with me. She's pregnant. She's 9 months pregnant, dude. No, 8 months pregnant. I'm sorry. She's 8 months pregnant. You know, we're driving on the 10 freeway from Fontana back to Ballin Park. He's like, just tell me. It's about what, 30-minute drive?
Yeah.
I'm like, palabra, let's go. Let's just go get high. I got a hotel room already. So we go, dude, and
With the pregnant chick, you guys are gonna go ahead.
We get post. I mean, we rolling, dude. You know, so
Yeah.
I'm on the 10, probably by Ontario already, and boom, flat tire. Bad luck, dude. I'm like, what the fuck? I immediately pull over to the shoulder. I tell him, get all your shit. This fucking car stolen. Let's roll, dude. He's like, he looks at me like, I knew him since like 3rd grade, dude. You know, I felt so fucked up, dude. You know. So long story short, we're walking down the 10 freeway, dude, and like the homies, dude, respects. Do you know, like a homie knows a homie, dude. You know,
Yeah.
You would have seen me on the street, dude.
I would have pulled the fuck over. Hey, fool, what's up?
Are you all right? You know,
Yeah.
So a homie with a truck, dude, a old like a old
A
bomb
veterano?
truck, a veterano. Hey, you guys all right, homie? I'm like, nah, dude. Like I told him straight up, this car stole. Hey, get in the truck, dude. I'll take you to the gas station real quick before the cops come. You know.
Yeah.
So I got in the car and he was pissed, dude, my homeboy. So
He was
basically,
like, I just found out it stolen.
so basically, he had me wrapped around his little finger because I felt so bad.
Yeah.
Anything he asked for, I was there for him. I mean, he had that regardless. But like, if he told me, "Hey, fool, go punch that dude in the face for me," all right, I got you. Don't trip. That type way, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just hypothetically speaking. So anyways, when I carjacked that car, that dude, when I had that carjacked car, he calls me, "Hey, come kick it, fool. I got some bomb." All right, I'll be right there. So I show up with the car, you know, showing off. She had a loud ass fucking exhaust, full straight pipe, no catalytic converter.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Like, everybody was like, this is yours? Like, yeah, I just bought it, you know? So you know how we flossed back in the day, dude.
Dog. It was yours.
You know, it was mine at the time.
Yeah.
What is it? Possession is what?
Possession.
5/10 of the law?
Yep.
So anyways, he sees it. He's like, oh shit, this is bad. And like, I do my little hustles here and there, you know, get rent for the homies, you know, pay me whatever, you know. So he's like, hey, do me a favor. There's a car. Take my homie to LA real quick. He's gonna go get a car. I'm like, nah, dude. I told him how I got the car, right? And he's like, come on, dude, just do me this favor, dude. I'm like, dude, this shit's hot, dude. I can't.
Yeah, I just took this shit off of Craigslist, fool.
You know what I mean?
This fool had a seizure.
So he never done this before. He's like, come on, bro. Remember that time? I was like, he's like, I really want this car, dude. Like, he's gonna get the rent for me. Just take him, drop him off, and come back. So he threw it in my face, basically.
Yeah,
Remember when I
like-
was with my pregnant hyena? I was like, come on, bro, like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean? I was like, I got you, dude. You know, I'm gonna go and come back.
He planned it, eh?
Nah, he didn't plan it, dude. He was just like, he was tweaked out like me. Wasn't thinking.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't know if he knew if I was serious that I carjacked it or not, you know? Because no, I'm not that type of person, you know. So he probably just thought like, oh, he's lying, you know. So long story short, I take that homie to LA. So he goes, gets the car, and he's like, hey, I need a favor, dude. Like what? It's not working. The dent puller, you know, the dent pullers work, right?
Yeah.
All that. I was like, nah, dude, I gotta go, dude. I just dropped them. I'm just here. We're gone. He's like,
Yeah.
just please, dude, don't leave me here stranded. So I get out the car like a dumbass, and we're walking in LA, 3:00 in the morning. Like, what is it? Alondra or no? Alondra, or it starts with the A. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I always get them confused.
Alon-
Alvarado or
There's
might be Alvarado.
Alvarado. If it's in downtown LA, like
It was
1015 area.
Yeah, right there.
Alvarado.
Okay, it was
That's
Alvarado,
like by
right?
Temple, Union.
There's a bunch of like shopping centers.
Yeah,
and
that's
like
by
paint body
Olivera.
shop. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, around there, right?
Yeah.
3:00 in the morning. So we're walking in an empty parking lot, and sure enough, cops roll by. I was like, "Fuck!" So I tell them, "Hey, man, they don't know where we're at. You know, just say we're stranded here." All right, cool. Long story short, he ends up flipping on me. I get busted for that, dude. That's how I ended up
Wow.
with a sentence of 13 years. That's when you met me.
Yeah.
I had 4 years left when you met me in 2009.
Yeah, you were on your 9th year.
My 9th year.
And damn, dog, like that's such a crazy like to where we're at. Cause hey, I ain't gonna lie, Mo. When I first met you, like I was like, yeah, this fool's active. I could tell you're with it. You had skletch on. You were just sharp, and you fucked around. You had your fun, dog. We were at a place where fun was like
we were running around with chicks with head cut out, dude. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like the first day I got to where we were at, dude. You know, it was like I seen people jumping out the windows to go into other dorms. I was all like, I'm looking around, I'm like, where the fuck am I at, dude? I was like, I went from living in a cell to like living in a what is it? It was an old medical Navy barrack.
No, yeah, but you know what's weird is Al Capone owned the hotel before.
Before it was the Norco? Before
Yeah.
it was the hotel?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then we were in old Navy barracks.
That's what it was.
Yeah, it was like a training for Navy barracks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah. It used to have the longest tunnel or hallway, but it had what's that shit called? Asbestos?
Asbestos, yeah.
Asbestos.
Yeah, that's a shit'll kill you, dude.
Asbestos. Yeah, and that's why they had to tear it down. It used to be okay, you know where R&R is?
Yeah.
It used to be all that way to visiting.
Remember carrying your 30-pound package if you lived on the 3 side?
All right, so I met you on your 9th year.
Correct.
Like you're 21, homie, and you got popped. Where'd you go? Twin Towers? Where'd they send you first?
I got sent to the 4-man cells, dude.
Where?
The 3500 floor
Okay.
in the whole county.
Oh wow! No, I've never been locked up in LA.
Oh, that's right. That's right, dude. It's like
Where's this at?
all
Downtown?
right, little backstory. I've been to LA County, Orange County, Riverside County.
Yeah,
Dude, I got out of the main and went straight to Krispy Kremes, dude.
Wow!
Right from the block. What is it, the block?
Yeah, the block. I read that. That's Theo Lacey.
Theo Lacey, dude.
Yeah,
I was
there
actually
in the mods. You're in the gangster mods.
No, dude. This is like when I was like, what, 18, 19 years old.
Oh.
I was at first at the farm, dude.
Wow, Irvine. Oh my
Dude.
god, that's fucking.
At the farm, you get contact visits, dude.
Yeah.
Hands on the table, no touch, no holding hands, no kissing.
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck is this place? I was from LA, dude, you know? So
Yeah,
like,
you're like, fuck the house mouse.
house mouse, dude. The bunk number 1, you get that. I was like, what?
Get
You
the
know, like,
fuck out of here.
pool table and everything. I was like, I gotta
Yeah.
go, you know?
And
That's why they let me out from the main. That's the main right there.
No, the main is in Santana.
Okay, Theo Lacey's the one by the block.
Yeah, Theo Lacey's in
Okay, that's where I
Orange.
went after.
Okay.
I went after from there because like
You got released in TGI Fridays was right there.
Oh yeah, exactly. The TGI, the Krispy Kremes, all that shit was there.
yeah.
This was back in the day though, you know. I have
Okay.
vivid memories of it, but yeah. So I've been through all the counties, and I'm not gonna say LA County is the worst like housing because I was in Riverside County for in your county, and I went through processing for like 2.5 days, dude, because they didn't know who I was. Like, I guess my fingerprints were all messed up or something. I was like,
Or
what the
someone
heck?
else was using your alias.
I don't know what was going on, dude, you know, but like, even in LA County, they'll give you a wristband with a different name on it. They don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so-
exactly.
So in LA, where I was at, dude, it's a 4-man cell, and whoever races in there, they put you in there, dude. So just my luck, dude. 3 morenos.
Wow.
But like, thank God, dude. You know, they were cool as fuck, dude. Cool youngsters my age, dude. You know, sure, like, hey, what's up, SA? You know, hey, did you bring any weed? I'm like, nah, bro. You know, I was like, oh, fuck it. Like, you want to get high? I was like, nah, I'm good right now. Thank you. You know, like, I'm fresh in, dude. You know, I'm like stressing. How much time am I gonna get? So yeah, that's how I started. That's where I started off in LA, and then from there I went to Wayside. Which I don't know if you've been. No, you said never been there.
Been to Wayside.
So it's basically going from the main jail, not to the farm, but to like kind of Theo Lacey. Like Theo Lacey probably.
Okay.
It's a little bit better, but not much better.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, cause I remember I stayed when I was in your main county
You ever
jail.
been locked up at Santana Federal Jail off a Flower?
Where?
Santana has a jail for the feds. It's off a Flower.
I was born here, dude.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
No, but fed like.
I never did any federal crimes.
Okay.
I should have though. I probably would have got less crime.
Yeah.
I was really good at fraud before I started carjacking people. Well, anyways,
So you were in Wayside.
I was at Wayside, and then from there, I cut the chain.
Damn.
You know?
Well, when did you catch the chain?
In July of
What does that
2001.
mean? What does that mean?
What day? Oh, tell him catch the chain. Yeah.
Catch the chain is I'm going from the county, going to
To big boy.
prison.
prison, to
okay.
reception, actually.
Yeah. You're about to find out when your release date is, where you're going.
You're about to smoke cigarettes on the yard. Back when in my time, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I can't wait to have a cigarette.
Like, you're going to find out what prison you're going to go to, where you're going to get your visits. Like, he knows more than me, but I'm going to give you my little rundown of what happened.
I'm so close to being what you guys were.
Hold on. So, when you go from the county to reception, you have to be 90 days? 90 days where they house you and all that. Like, you
From
gotta,
county to reception?
No,
Or
when you're in reception.
Yeah, 90 days.
90 days.
At least.
At least. Minimum.
Yeah,
if you're fucking lucky.
The 1%, I say the 1%ers because it's the other privileged people. What, 2 months, 3 months? You know,
Yeah.
2.5 months. And
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So go ahead.
Yeah, so you're in reception and now you're getting evaluated.
Right.
There's a counselor there. They see what you've done. Okay, what did you work before?
Don't forget
You know?
diagnostics.
Yeah, diagnostics. Exactly. And where did you go to reception? I went to law school.
I went to Delano.
Okay.
A yard and then D yard. They said, oh, this guy has 13 years to do. Send him to D yard.
Yeah, I was on
D yard's all the lifers, remember?
Yeah, I was on DR in Wasco.
In Wasco. It's the same thing, same setup and everything.
Yeah. It was the first time I ever went to like cell living one night.
Are you tripping?
I wasn't tripping, but it was weird, homie, because like it was my first time being in prison, and like it sucked, homie, because I was famous. I had shit going for me, and like
So it just hit you hard.
it hit me hard as fuck. But at the same time, dog, is like I was naive, where I was like, yo, dog, I'm taking flight on anything and anybody. There's no questions asked. Like, at the end of the day, I know how to get out of anything. Stupid, young, naive.
Right.
And I had a weird experience because, so, yo, check this out, Mo. Like, look, homie, I don't claim to be the biggest gangster in the world. I just I take care of mine, and I don't go beyond.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Especially at our age right now, you know?
yeah. So they sent me to Wasco, and they sent me to the cell where the guy I'm replacing just took flight on all the Hudas.
What?
And it's the homies against the Hudas.
So that sounds hot.
Yeah.
Stupid hot.
Yeah. So I get there, and then my cellie is a fucking weirdo.
So two weirdo cellies in one cell. One takes off on the car. Oh man, that's all bad, dude.
Yeah. And I get there, and he was like, yo, man, like, I already cleaned your bunk. I said, I appreciate that, but I'm going to clean it myself.
As we should.
So I get my shit. I clean. I go, look, homie, like, I want to catch up with you, but, like, it's fucked up. My boy, it was Christmas Eve, eh? And we get there, it's like fucking, you don't get your bunk till like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. Cause you gotta
If you're lucky.
Yeah, you got to go through all the, like,
Sleeping on the floor and shit,
yeah,
you know?
you're butt naked and there's women around. Reception's weird as fuck.
Or those stupid black cages.
Yeah.
Just sitting in there,
Oh, we
dude.
were-
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
And then
fuck those cages,
You know,
dude.
like, it was my first time where I was like, all enemies are outside this cage.
Right.
And then I start seeing people that are like, oh, what's up, Shotgun? What the fuck are you doing here? Like,
I haven't heard that name in.
yeah. And I was like, what's up, my boy? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, homie, I got caught up for some bullshit, you know, whoop-de-woo. And I get there, dog, and I came up because one of the homies was working with, I guess it's R&R, where they give you your gear.
Right.
So I had brand new boxers, new socks. I had everything new.
All right. You were ready for visit every day.
Yeah, exactly. And I remember just getting there and my cellie being kind of weird and shit. And I was just like, yeah, whatever, dog. And like 4 hours after all my shit's in there, they hit our pads. Take us outside. They fucking put you through the
metal
detectors. And I'm like, what? This is my first day, dog. And then like, I didn't like it was weird because like we're all on the top and everything underneath us is enemiga.
Oh.
And you know, like you get there and then they send you to a tower and the fool drops a bucket and you throw it in.
Yeah, your ID and all that
Yeah,
shit, everything,
like,
your paperwork, whatever.
What the fuck is going on? Yeah, it was a trip, homie. It was a trip. How was Delano when you first get there? Like, is it the same?
It's exactly the same, but like from the transition from county to Delano to reception, like you already know, all like during county, like I was there for fighting for like a year and a half.
Wow.
The homies are like, give me klecha. All klecha, like, hey, this is what you do when you get there, you know, like, you know, you run with us, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
you know, let everybody know who you are, show your paperwork, you know, the business,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So, like, all right, cool, you know? So, first day walking the chow, dude, you know? So, like, well, how do we do this? Like, you just walk the chow. I'm like, all right. So, then what? Get your tray, you know? My Sally's explaining to me. I had a cool Sally, you know? So I get to the chow hall, and I'm in line, whatever. I'm going to get my tray. I sit down, or I get my tray, and I sit down. You know the porters, the ones that clean the table after we eat? One comes up to me, cleaning the table next to us. Hey, homie, your homie? I'm like, yeah, Simon. And he's like, hey, there's something on the table right there, right where you're sitting. I was like, oh, okay. It's taped under there. Just grab it, give it to so-and-so. I was like, dude, I got the BGs, dude. Like, bloop. I was like,
yeah.
What? Like, first time.
What the fuck?
And I'm like,
you haven't even put your spork in food yet?
I haven't even ate, dude. I can't even eat no more, dude. I was so looking forward to prison food, you know? So I was like, oh, it's so bomb, I heard.
Because of the shit of the county.
You know?
Boo.
Shit, dude. You know the juke balls? You know about the juke balls?
Yeah.
So I'm like, immediately, I'm like, what the? You know, and the homies gave me klecha, you know? They're like, yeah, if anybody asks you to do anything, you know, if you're the only homie, like, it's up to you to do it. But come on, you know, you're not going to help a homie out. I'm like, of course. So immediately, I got into like
where do I put
like
this?
beast mode, you know, like, all right, no, you know, so like first time being in prison, first time being in the yard, so I look on there's no tower or nothing. That's what's crazy. So I look under the table, I feel it. It's a big ball. I don't think, just please don't be a knife. Please don't be a knife. You know, so I was like, it was a big ball, you know, so like, all right, I guess it's dope, whatever. I don't care what it is. And it's taped. So I grab it, I was like, it's pretty big, you know, like, I hope he don't want me to put this in the trunk, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, you know? So I just put it, I get my shirt and stick it to my body, dude. You know, I was like, fuck it. And immediately I see people getting up, I just start walking with it, dude, because I'm so fucking nervous, dude. I was like,
yeah.
So I start walking, dude, and you know how they when you're walking in chow, the cops are looking for people with fruit, sugar to make the wine.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh shit! I start like, what's going on here? You know, like, hey, just walk, fool. You know, because the guy who was sitting next to me was my celly. He said, just walk, fool, just walk normal. And by chance, not by chance, maybe I look suspicious. He said, hey, you, come here. Fuck! A cop pulls me over, search me, spread your legs.
Way.
And I'm so nervous, dude. Like, I don't know what the consequences are. You know, like, it's my first time I'm going to chow hall. He goes, pats me down, feels it. I don't know. I'm pretty heavy. Maybe he thought it was my chichi coming to the left, you know, because, like, you know,
way.
I was like, okay, you know, so like, all right, go ahead. I was like, oh my God. You know what it was, dude?
Wow.
A fucking just, que onda, homie, from the other side of the yard, dude. A love letter.
No way.
That's it, dude. The homie, when he, I forgot to say, when he got at me, hey, there's something caliente under the thing. I'm like, okay. So at first, like, caliente, I'm thinking it's like, what, iron, it's hot. And my Sally, that's when he put me up on game. Hey, it's hot, fool. Just take care of that shit. So I was like, really? I did that for that, dude?
Wow.
So that was my first experience on the Delano chow line.
Your first experience was caliente, my boy. Caliente. So you're in reception for what, 90, 100 days?
I was about there for about 100 days.
100 days. You see your counselor.
See my counselor, find out where I'm going. I get 2 choices. Pretty close to the house.
Yeah.
Don't get to either one of those.
No way.
Yeah, so
what were the ones that you gave out? Hey, I like to be here and here.
CMC East, I believe. It was good at the time, but it was kind of iffy.
Yeah.
They said you had like 90 days to like leave that place. So I was like, all right. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, and then my other one was that one in San Diego. What's it called?
Santanella?
No, San Diego. Donovan.
That
would have been lovely, dude. You know? A couple hours away, next to TJ. Then I ended up going to Blythe. Ironwood. I was like, where the fuck is Blythe, dude? Like when I got my Transpac bag, you know.
Well, how many points did you have? Did you go start off on a level 4?
I had borderline level 4, level 3 points. I had 51 points at the time. It was level 4, but they overrode me because of my first time and all that. You know how they evaluate you. So they put me at.
They were like, at least he checked the recycler. They were like, hey, Holmes, like, let's about to check the recycler, eh?
Check the recycler, you know?
Yeah, he's going to recycle cans.
Yeah, he's not lazy, you know?
Yeah.
He's doing something for the environment, too, you know?
So you're at 51 points.
51 points. I see my Transpac bike, and it says your name, and then it says Blythe. I was like, I never heard of a person called Blythe.
Yeah.
My side's, oh, that's Ironwood. That even sounds hard, dude.
Yeah, Ironwood's no
Ironwood.
joke.
He's like, I hope you like the hot weather. And I was, I love the hot weather. He's like, I told him, I'm a Leo, dude. I'm a summer baby, you know?
Cálmate.
Right? But, dude, I didn't expect this, dude. You know, I got there in October. So summer's over.
Yeah.
It's about like 110 in October.
In October?
October, dude. It don't get cold. Anything, it's cold. It don't get cold till like January.
Is it like Vegas? You know how
Or-
Vegas is cold?
It's just a different weather.
All right, hold on real quick. X,
What's up?
he just left Blythe. All right? Reception yard Blythe ain't no joke. But imagine having a flip phone. And then that flip phone is the prison Blythe. Now he's going to the iPhone of prisons. There's no reception there.
Literally.
Literally, dog.
Literally no reception.
Boom. Ironwood, dog. Explain it. You get off the bus. It's fucking hot.
It's from Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
You chained up on the bus?
chained up.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, horrible, dude. It's like it's 3 out. It's a 3 hour drive if you're driving in a regular car.
Wait up. I've always wondered this. What if you got to take a piss?
You can
On the real, what?
you
What do you
can
mean?
get up. Remember when they pull over? That's it.
That's it.
Actually, it depends because remember if you're on the county bus, ooh, they ain't no talking, dude.
Yeah, there's no talking.
Dude,
Explain this to him, dog.
Okay, if you're on from the county, anywhere going to court, I'm sorry, from the court it's wilding out in there.
Yeah,
dude.
wilding out.
Wilding
court.
out. But from the county to reception, when you catch the chain, remember you asked me what the chain was?
Oh.
It's don't even whisper to your neighbor, dude.
Yeah, don't turn the heater off.
Exactly, dude. They'll turn the heater off. I've seen fools get fucked up, dude.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me tell you. When I caught the chain, dude, trip out on this. See this mole in my ear? So he said, everybody take off all piercings. You know how they get at you?
Yeah.
In LA, dude, they get at you foul, dude. You know, it's like I don't give a fuck who you are, who you know, this and this and that. This is my bus. Listen to me. Take all piercings. I don't care if it's on your dick, butt cheek, wherever. So he's looking at everybody when they're walking on the bus. He goes to me. As soon as he looks at me, dude, he fucking grabs me by the fucking right here by the collar, dude. Pushes me against the bus. I'm chained up, dude.
Yeah.
You know, throws me against the bus. Boom, my head hits the back of the bus. He's like, what the fuck did I tell you, motherfucker? What's that shit in your fucking ear? Is that a fucking comb, you piece of shit? I was like, destroying state problem. Like, dude, like, it's a fucking mole. Like, what? It's a mole. Hey, he looked at it, dude, like, his face just like what? Like,
damn.
he wanted to say sorry, but he didn't. He couldn't. So you know what I got for that?
What?
I got 3 extra peanut butter jelly sandwiches.
Yeah.
When he passed out the lunches, he gave me 3 extra. He's all 2 for you, 1 for your neighbor. I was like, sick.
Yeah.
But dude, that's how that bus is from the county.
Oh, it's fuck.
Dude, like
There's a homie. Nothing, dog. Nothing.
like if your people is making noise, you better get him to shut the fuck up, dude. Mm-hmm. Because either you guys are gonna get fucked up for not stopping it, or you know what I mean? Just like, dude, just shut the fuck up in here. Everybody knows, dude.
Yeah, there's no talking.
No
This shit
talking.
reminds me of that Fritos one. Steven Fly with the Fritos. Remember when he had that shit just reminds me of shit
Nah,
like that.
this fool got locked up once at a Dodger game. He's like, I did 2 innings.
What the fuck? 2 innings, dude.
Hey,
I did
all
2 innings.
Big Mo.
Yeah.
So you hit Ironwood, dog?
I hit Ironwood and the buses were air conditioned. And as soon as they turned off that fucking bus and the air conditioner turned off, it's like a sauna in there, dude. You know, like, dude, it's getting hot. You know, you're in those paper jumpsuits.
But like, give me in like a visual. Like you ever seen like Blood In, Blood Out? They get there and there's fools outside waiting. What's up, my boy, Sunshine? Like, how was it for like you get there and there's no movement, right?
Right.
Because whenever the buses come, they stop movement, right?
They stop movement. So when they stop movement, is like you see the yard. There's nobody in the yard. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. Because I've been to many different prisons, you know.
Okay,
so,
yeah, exactly. Please tell us.
So right there was actually movement on the yard. They were having programs. So it was like transitioning from the county to there. It's like wow, you know. So like to explain, so X could understand. It's like going from, let's say, from here, let's say at your house, just moving on up, like the Jeffersons, you know?
Yeah.
Just like, what?
Yeah.
You're like,
I'm going to live there.
right, you know, it's like, dude, there's volleyball, softball, but like, what? Everybody running around, jogging, you know, smoking. I was like, what? And then, so it's like, cool, you know, it's like, okay. So, but still, you're still nervous, you know, especially being your first timer, you know. I was a first timer, that's what they call them, you know, first timers, and especially with a lot of time to do. So, like, people try to give you advice, but, you know, those people that try to take advantage of that, you know, that youngster,
Straight up,
you know.
Straight up.
So that was the first. Luckily, I was in contact with like good people who showed me the right way, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, if I would have went.
How old are you now? My bad. 22, 23, 22?
22, 23. I was 21, and now I'll be 41 this year.
No, when you hit Ironwood, because you fought it for a year.
19, 20. I was 22.
Okay.
Like 22, gonna be 23.
Okay.
Yeah, because I had just turned 21 when I got arrested, and then so I was gonna be 23 in Ironwood, you know. So fresh in there, no tattoos, no nothing, you know. So everybody's all tatted up. So I'm like, it's intimidating, dude. You know, it's like,
yeah, fuck yeah.
Especially for like the first time, like all the movie Blood In, Blood Out, you know, all the like American Me, all the like bad things that you. The only thing you remember is the bad things, you know. So it's like, damn.
You're like A4. No meetings with my uncle.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so it's like immediately they tell you, oh, it's not like that. But you know, the people are trying to give you like
exactly.
But that's not going through your head. You know, it's like So I get there, right? So first off, they put you in. They take you out one at a time, uncuff you, whatever. And I get there, it's fucking. As soon as you open the door, you feel it, dude. Like, you know how like when you open the oven. And you're like cooking like a pizza, and that's how it feels, dude. But like probably like 10 times that, dude. You're like, especially being cold from the air conditioner, and then that just in October 110. You're thinking it's gonna be nice right now, you know, in the desert. Like I've never lived in a desert, you know, or been out to the desert. So I was like, what the hell? This is like already what fall after summer's what fall? Yeah, it's fall and it's like this hot. How was it in July? You know. I was tripping, dude. So, yeah. So, they put you in a holding cell, like, what, for like 10, 15 hours giving you bullshit. They finally give you your cell.
Yeah,
and,
someone comes, they're like, all right, here's your bunk.
Here's your bunk. And then you think, oh, this is where I'm going to live. No, you're wrong. This is not where you're going to live. You're going to sit here for 2 weeks. And I'm like, I'm getting frustrated because I see people going in and out to yard every single day, and we're there waiting to see our counselors to get evaluated again. I mean, you've been through this process.
Yes.
So it takes a while to get settled in?
Yeah, like they don't want to house you with something that's going to be a distraction, a fight, or like.
I think they do it for our safety, but I think they just try to cover their ass because they've been sued so many times. Yeah, you know, so it's like they got to make sure. Oh, how many enemies does he have in yard? How many people that he don't get along with, or like?
And you got to tell them those things.
Well, no, you're not telling them. It's just
it's like, let's just say
their research,
right? Their research. Like when an incident happens, they check your ID where you're at. If you're near the incident, that's it. Even if you weren't involved in the incident, your name's on that report. Yep. You know, that's what they look. That's what they research. You know, but yeah. So you're waiting in the cell. You know, no TV, no nothing, dude. Day in, day out. Yeah. People coming to your door. You know,
you can't even cook yet, homie.
Oh yeah, you can. You have nothing. You're trying to cook with hot water that's lukewarm. I'm lying. The water in Ironwood.
It's hot.
Throughout the whole year, dude, steaming hot.
Oh,
you know,
that's fucking awesome.
Well, in the summer it's not. Dude.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, you gotta. The cold water comes out like
early
hot.
in the morning.
Oh, no, there's cold water, but like it's like
lukewarm.
It's lukewarm, dude. You know, so that's what you shower with during the summer. And then you're in Ironwood, you're showering about I'm not lying, dude. About 4 to 5 times a day during the summer, dude. And you're not showering if you're on lockdown. You're bird bathing
4 or 5 times.
4 or 5 times a day.
Yeah,
you know?
you can't live like that.
Like, and I don't know if they have them now, but before in 2002 when I got there, or 2003 when I got there, they had no air conditioning. They were swamp coolers, so they wouldn't blow for shit, dude. So you had to have at least 4 fans just to be comfortable. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So like getting there, having literally nothing, you know. People try to give you stuff, but the cops, some are cool, some are dicks, you know. They let you get a TV or a fan if you know somebody.
Yeah. So explain your first celly, dog. Let's
first-
get to your celly, my boy.
My first cell, okay, I get housed eventually 2 weeks later, right? So I ended up going to D-Yard in Ironwood, right, in 2002-3. So I get to my cell, they ask you all these questions, whatever. Are you cool with people? Yeah, you're fine to be here. Yeah, you sign a little waiver, I guess, and they tell you your cell number. I go up there in the tower, you know, they open the door. There's nobody in there. But I look in there, it's nice in there, dude. There's a little boom box. Remember the Super 3s?
Yeah.
He had a little Super 3 little box that he created, you know, and I was like, I was tripping, you know, I was like, oh, what the hell? So
your celly wasn't there yet?
No, he was at work.
Oh, okay.
So the tower tells me on the microphone, hey, close your door. So I close my door and get settled in, you know. And at this point, I'm not sure, like, how to get settled in, you know. Like, nobody's taught me how to, like, get properly, you know.
Homie, this is wow. I didn't even think of it like this.
Like, homies explained it to me, but actually
Not
doing
like
it.
this.
Yeah, you know, it's like, oh, you got to make sure your shit's rolled up tight, you know.
Yeah.
Like, we don't want to.
Y si no, ¿qué? Like, what?
Nada, pero.
I mean, but if
know,
no one teaches you, what if I can literally be like, yo, I. No
you
sé.
can ask, dude.
ask.
There's no stupid questions, dude.
Okay,
Yeah, you're the
for sure.
first day. Yeah,
there's no stupid questions. But your Sally's like if he's a good homie, he's gonna teach you immediately.
Yeah.
You're my first Sally. Hopefully, you have one that's done a little bit of time. He's gonna be like, oh, I got you, my boy. He'll actually do it for you that one time, and you better pay attention. He'll tell you that, you know, hey, pay attention because this is the only time I'm gonna teach you. This is how it's done. You know, it's not like it's a rule. But come on, homie, we gotta represent.
Manners, yeah.
We gotta represent. We're Mexicanos,
car, dog.
Oh, the paisa car. Okay,
Yeah.
They bring their bunks to the day room and sit on it, you know, watch TV. I get it.
Yeah.
I love the paisa, dude. The paisas are feeding.
Yeah. So what? Hey, dog, this is kind of weird. I want to know. So,
okay.
Hold on, Mo. So you're in the cell, dog, and you're like, wow, there's a radio in here. There's a TV. I'm pretty sure he has pictures, paintings.
Frames, dude, that he made out of newspaper, painted, like splashed, like they came from IKEA and shit, dude. I was like, what the hell? I was like, wood grain, dude. I was like, what the hell? You know, like he had wood grain the desk that you write on out of the lunch paper bags, dude. Wow. I don't know how he varnished it, but he waxed it on there, like with wax that you wax the floor with. And it looked like wood grain, dude. So I was like, what the hell?
Wow, that was a righteous pad.
It was a righteous pad, dude. You know, the floor.
He knew there was a Sally coming because he's been by himself.
He's been by himself he was alone for 2 days. Okay. So he knew when the buses come on certain days.
Yeah.
You know, so he knew that day he was going to get one. So he came and I'm on my mattress, you know, on my top bunk, just sitting there, not knowing what to do, you know. And I see him, you know, and I'm like, he's all tatted up. His whole head was tatted, dude, you know.
Wow. How old was he?
He was about like a couple years older than me, you know. I was 23, so he was about maybe 28, you know. Okay. He was X age, you know.
Yeah.
So after he came in, he closed the door, and I guess he expected me to get up and shake his hand, but I didn't know, dude, you know.
Yeah.
So he's standing there like aggressively, and I'm like, my heart's starting to beat fast. Like, oh man, does he not know me or not like me, or what did I do wrong? Am I on his bunk? I don't know what to say or anything. He's like, it's your first time? I'm all like, yeah. All right. You can come down on me. Just relax. You know, it's like, it's cool, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. He's like, every time you have a Sally, the first thing he's like, hey, ¿cómo estás? Mucho gusto. My name is so-and-so, you know?
Yeah.
And they tell you the same, you know? That's the first thing you do, you know? You introduce yourself, homie. You know, it's like,
exactly.
And he's all, the first thing and this is what always stood in my head. He's like, this is not my house, dude. This is our house. You know, you know how tight it is, dude. You know,
exactly.
I mean, the Leno cells,
camaraderie, dog.
So it's like that when he said that, dude, like
you felt comfortable.
Every Sally that moved in with me, I told him that this is not my house. This is our house. Yeah. You know, so it's like he showed me the ropes, dude. You know, so I was actually nervous to go to yard, dude. I was like, every time they'll go to yard, and like, I'm a movie fanatic, TV fanatic, dude. Like, people who know me, dude, like, I could quote Seinfeld, Friends, dude.
Talking the movie champ over here.
You know,
champ too, dog.
I might challenge you, but I don't know your genre type of movies.
You got more time to watch movies than me.
Exactly, dude. You don't know how many times I rewatched the whole series of Friends, dude.
Oh fuck,
dude. On lockdowns, dude. Remember when Channel 13 was UPN?
Yeah.
After the 10 o'clock news, they used to show Friends for an hour, and we used to do like
fuck Friends. Eh? You're talking about your celly right now. You guys. Yeah.
All right.
Like you broke the ice with this fool.
Yeah, so he tells me like, "Hey, this is how you do it, you know." Didn't you? All right, feed me, you know. So he's like, I made my mattress, but like I didn't tie it. I just tucked it in. I didn't even roll it. It was out. He's like, "All right, you see my mattress?" He's like, "I'm gonna show you how to do it like that." And this is how we're supposed to do it. He told me it's not a rule, homie. You know, it's just He said out of orgullo, you know, out of like pride. Exactly.
You know?
Guacha, si sabes español. Who's the Chicano teacher now, huh?
I'm a Pocho teacher.
That's all right. So anyways, I was like, so he taught me, you know, and not to toot my own horn, but like if somebody teaches me, dude, I'm gonna learn, you know. So if I watch and I like, you know what I mean? So like
out of pride.
Right, exactly. But he will go to work early in the morning, like 3 in the morning, he'll come back like at 6. And at 6, like at 12 or 11. Like the first 2 days I stayed in the sound. I didn't know it was mandatory. He didn't like, nobody came up to me. It was like people thought I was selling orientation. So I was like, all right, I don't have to go to yard, and I'm gonna be straight up. I was scared, dude. You know, like I don't know what goes on out there. I seen people having fun, but like I was nervous, dude. So he comes in and he asked me, he's like, "Hey, have you been to yard?" I was like, "Nah." It's like, oh shit, like why not? I'm like, I didn't know if I could go. You know, am I clear? He's like, "Yeah, dude, you're programming now, dude." And I was like, "Oh, okay," you know. So he's like, "Yeah, let's go to yard. Come on, I'll go with you." He came home forward. Let's go work out. I was like, "Okay." He's like, "Let's go do burpees." And I was like, "What the fuck are burpees, dude?" Serious, like I heard it in the county, but in the county I was running amok, dude.
Yeah,
you know. So all right, let's go. He said, "Let's take a lap first." All right. So the first day on the yard, walking the yard, he's just telling me, explaining the rules. You know, don't cross here, don't cross there. I'm like, all right. And you see the guy in the punching bag. He's if another race has it, you know, they have their gloves, we have our gloves, this and that, you know. But we can share with the white boys, you know. It's cool with that, you know. But see that guy in the bag right there?
The normal sklecha.
Yeah, the normal sklecha, you know. But he's telling me, hey, see that guy in the punching bag, right? He's an older man, you know. Like, yeah, he's that's a real good guy right there. And all of a sudden, a homie just hits him from behind. Boom! And we're like, what the heck? So the homies just take off on the white boys. This is my first day on the yard. And I look at them, I was like, what's going on, dude? Just do anything you can to a white boy and just do it. All right. You know, so like the closest one was that old man, dude, hitting the punching bag, dude. But there was already 2 fools on him. This is my first time on the yard, you know. So I was like, okay, you know. So that was my first time here. I ended up in the home.
Should have stayed inside.
Should have stayed inside. Hey, luckily. Hey, I'm glad you said that, dude. If I would have stayed inside, it would have been worse, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
After a situation like that, who wasn't on the yard? Why did they ask for permission, dude? Like, luckily, dude. Like, I would have got fucked up. Especially my first time, they'll teach you a lesson, dude. You know? So I was like. My whole prison term, thinking about it now, dude, like I was like, damn, like God was behind me the whole time, you know, like
grandma. What did grandma say?
You know, everything happens for a reason, you know.
And you know what's cool, though, homie, is you got to like experience and see it, like, because my first riot was in the county.
Oh,
we were at Theo Lacey. We were in the barracks. I was on the H, and shit kicked off, dog. And you know what was weird, I didn't get caught fighting. I got caught when they shoot you with the fucking
block guns?
Yeah.
Oh, with the paint guns?
Paint guns. Ooh. Yeah, they shot me with that shit. So, yeah, homie. So, you went from Ironwood.
I was there from 2003 to when I met you in 2000. I got to Norco in 2007. I met you a year later, 2008.
Wow.
So I was there.
I started to cut you off, but I'm going to bring you back. Okay. So we're going to go from prison riot. Mm-hmm. First one.
Straight to the hole.
Now, oh fuck, we're leaving so much out.
What do we want to know? What else?
No, it's not that. It's just like you go from yard to like, oh wow, to the hole.
The hole.
Like you didn't even get to
The processing of the hole, like being handcuffed for 14 hours on the yard.
Yeah.
Well,
most first timers wouldn't go through that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like first timers. They go and they're like,
oh, so you want me to tell you how I was feeling?
No, hold on. Like,
So you should say.
no, I am watching like. No, not my first time. Is what I want to say is like, what's that movie called? It's Morgan Freeman where he's in prison. Shawshank Redemption. That fool's first night in jail, he thought that fool was going to be the bitch and bow down. But, like, no, dog.
The one that was going to cry.
Yeah. Your first time in prison was like, there's no crying, man.
There's no crying in the hole, dude.
Yeah.
Definitely no crying in the hole.
So, you went from fucking walking on the yard once, doing a lap.
I don't even think we made a whole lap, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow. And then you're straight in the hole. I mean, look. You're going to the hole. I know you're in the hole, explain any way you can. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You feel me, my boy?
Yeah.
Like, where it's like, go. I never been to prison hole. I was only the hole in the county.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, this is the process. After the riot finally comes down, they handcuff you. They take everybody's ID. Everybody's ID.
Surrounded around it.
Excuse me?
That's like in the area.
Yeah, in the area, in the vicinity.
Yes.
So they do that, and then they choose. All right, you can go back home. You can go to the hole. You can go back home. I don't know how they choose. But I was one of the... Oh, I know they choose, like if you have marks, you're definitely going to the hole.
Yeah.
But sometimes they choose people that have nothing. You know, they'll beat the 115, you know, which is a write-up, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I was one of the ones that had no marks, you know. So, but I went to the hole, you know. So they're like, oh, they've seen this young kid. Of course he's going to be involved.
Yeah.
So
you don't know nothing. You don't know what to say.
I don't know nothing. And I'm like, well, I already know what to say. Say nothing.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it's first really teach you. So, I mean, I knew that from the streets, though, you know.
Yeah.
By
So,
marks, you mean like blood or any
Like
shit
any
that
kind of
anything that
blood,
proves that you hit
punch.
someone.
Even if you were just standing there and then like somebody gets stabbed and blood gets splattered on you, you're definitely going to the hole.
Even like a grass
You're-
stain.
grass stain?
Anything.
Yeah, like
Probably not a grass stain.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah,
any
but-
marks on your body. Let's say you're playing soccer, dude.
Yeah.
I know you love soccer.
Yeah, of course.
You told me you're illegal, right?
Yeah.
All right, I know you love soccer. So I was telling them, if you're playing soccer on the field and let's say you fall or slide for the ball and scrape your knee and a riot happens and you weren't involved and they see that, you're definitely going to the hole.
Yeah.
Oh, he has a mark. Take him.
Yeah.
Even if you tell I was playing, it doesn't matter.
That's why I got sent to the hole in the county because they shot me with the paintball guns and I had marks.
Nowhere near the area.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he was involved.
I was involved though, but I ran back to
Yeah,
my
yeah,
bunk.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's the first thing you do after it comes out. I was on my bunk the whole time, sir.
Exactly.
He's like, I don't even know where I'm at. The cat wants to get on his bunk.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was explaining to him like it's a long process. Once the riot settles down, he was asking me like, let's say the blacks are around, you know, and it's just the whites and the Mexicans
Yeah.
are involved. Will they take the blacks to the hole? I was like, nah. This is what I told him. Immediately after everything settles down, everybody's not fighting no more. You'll hear in the microphone. Let's say it was the whites and the Mexicans got into it. All blacks stand up and go back to your home.
They'd be like, you.
They're like,
ow.
they're gone.
Ow.
They're gone. They're like, we don't have to sit in this 128-degree weather
On
in the
rocks,
summer
oh, it's hot.
on
There's
concrete, dude.
Yes.
There's literally no grass. It's dirt.
No
dude.
shade.
No shade. This is concrete benches. No trees. No nothing. Dude.
And there's fucking mace. Fools with like fire extinguisher
dude.
mace.
Dude, they call it. They wear a backpack, dude. It's like a super soaker. That's what
Yeah,
they call it.
the
Super
Ghostbusters.
soaker. The Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Dude, your balls are on fire. Your chicloso's on fire. Everything, dude. You know your eyes are burning. So, anyways,
Did that happen?
That first time, luckily, I didn't get pepper sprayed. But after that, I learned the hard way.
Okay. So after that, you go to the hole.
After that, I go to the hole, and
How long were you in the hole for?
for that, I was there for, I believe, they give you like a 60-day term for a riot, but you do like 30 days. I was there for 30 days.
Okay.
And I actually ended up beating the riot. You know, I had the write-up. There's like, where were you at? Like, I was by the basketball court. Oh,
Like,
okay.
I was fucking first day walking
Right,
around.
you know, and I said that. He's like, oh, you just got here? Yeah. I told him that it's my first day. I don't know what's going on, so I just sat on the floor. Oh, okay. So I got found out guilty. And they released me back to the yard. So that process took about 2 weeks, and I had a cool celly, a good celly, you know that.
Got a new celly.
A new celly that tatted all up, you know.
Hey, did you
from the
introduce
same
yourself?
area as
Did
me.
you introduce yourself?
Yeah, well, when you go to the hole, you're cuffed up everywhere you go with a cop on your arm.
What do you mean? A cop
like,
on your arm? Like holding
you while you're handcuffed.
Okay.
Anywhere you go, to the shower, to the counselor, to anywhere. You never leave that cell uncuffed.
Okay.
Nobody. So I
Not
go
like
in there
shot caller?
first.
No, just kidding.
I go in there first. Well, maybe for a George Perez, yeah, for sure. Let him in. You know, we know he was on Yo Mama. We go in, right? I was the first one in. They walk you in with cellies, but they don't even tell you. They just put you in front of the door, throw you in there. They have a little cell. I mean, the door has a cell hole. I mean, a tray slot. That's where you stick your hands out.
Yeah.
To get unhandcuffed. So I went first. He went second, and immediately I like, hi, my name is Moe. I'm from Baldwin Park. You know. Oh, hey, nice to meet you. You know, my name is so and so. Like, oh, all right. So right there again, no property, no tea. They give you one sheet, one T-shirt, 2 boxers, 2 socks. The works, you know. 1 PIA soap, you know. So we started talking. We had nothing. So that's when I started learning. You know, he's like, all right, you want to know the ropes? He's like, he taught me how to spin line with the boxers. Yeah, make line. That's the first thing you do when you get to the hole. Make a line. Oh, I forgot to tell you. When you get there, they give you your lockup order. That's like to tell people where you got there, because you know how that goes. You know, people want to know why you're there.
Yes.
So it's like you got to have that and make that line to make sure people know who you are, what cell, and everything. You know?
Exactly.
So he was teaching me the ropes, dude. You know, so you had nothing but time in there. So back and forth, you go fish your bullshit stories. You know, why you were busted. You know, girls you been with.
Yeah.
It's
girls, memories.
Girls you lied about. I mean, you're lying to yourself that you were with them girls that were 10s, but they were like 4s. You know, shit like that. You know, but like he was teaching me the ropes, dude. You know, he was from my area too. You know, so and he was older, so he's like, all right, I'm gonna do the best I can to teach him. You know. So I ended up getting back released after 30 days, and it was cool. Oh, let me tell you about the first yard hole. I was supposed to go to group yard, but they stopped group yard at the time because there was too many incidents happening.
Going on.
Too many incidents, and so it's caged yard now. So it's mandatory workout. And they say, oh yeah, if you can't do it, run in place. I was a fat boy, dude. So and I never worked out in my life. I played baseball and that's it. I played baseball probably because I was fat and lazy. And you know how to do much. Just hit the ball and run first. You know? So
the way your brother's looking at you, I'm laughing.
He knows me, dude. I'm lazy, dude, you know? So we start working out.
He had a little power behind that fat.
Oh yeah. I was a home run hitter. I was a home run hitter. Still am, dude. So
He was like,
so we go to a yard, and all right, like as soon as we get there, they introduced me. They introduced everybody that was new, and then all right, let's do 100 burpees to warm up. I'm like, what? To warm up, dude. I made it to like 15, and I started running in place immediately after 15 burpees, dude. I probably did about a total of about like 25, and they're already done.
Did
they
know though? Like,
they knew, you know. They knew that, like, okay, give them a break. You know, it's the first time. As soon as you get there, they know who you are, where you've been. It's your first time. They know.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. But the good upside of the whole, the silver lining, you get a good in shape right there, you know.
Straight up,
you know. So after 30 days, I was like, hey, wait a minute. I was down like 30 pounds. I lost a pound a day. I was like, sick, you know.
Wow.
So I get to my B yard from the hole, and that I was just there back and forth, going to the hole and back like the next 6 years, you know. I never went to any other yard but B yard.
You're just to the hole and back.
Yeah, probably about 4 times in the whole 5 years that I was there, 6 years. Yeah, 5 times about back and forth. Just same thing, riots, you know.
Shit that has to go down.
Shit that has to go down, dude. But I got real close to homies that I knew from the street. Luckily, you know, like
you seen some fools and you're like,
yeah,
hey,
you know,
what's up?
What's up? How you been?
They're like, what's up, Civic?
Yeah. They're like, you're the last person I think you see in here, you know. I was like, well, okay. So I'm like, older homie taught me the ropes, you know. He's like, you can go this way, you can go that way, you know. And he recommended. He's like, I suggest you do this, you know. And because of those couple people, you know, like I survived, dude. You know, it's like
You ended up at CRC where I was at.
Yeah. So 5 years later, my points go down. So I was like, well, I was staying good, had a good job.
You finally haven't been in a riot.
You finally haven't been in a riot. Your points are finally down after 7 years of being in level 3. You want to go to level 2? Sure. No, at first I didn't want to because like people told me, nah, you're gonna from a level 3 to level 2, it's way different.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So I really didn't want to go, and I was trying to get a write up on purpose, dude, just to stay. And because I had my boys there, dude, that I knew for years, you know, like me and you, dude.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when I get to the story, dude, it was like I'm not saying like
you have no clue though how like it was way easier.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I go. Where was that? I'm sorry.
Ironwood, right before you go to level 2.
Oh, and I'm on B yard, so I get my points drop, and they're like, "You want to go to CRC?" At first, I didn't want to go to level 2, but when it says CRC, I'm like, "Where's that?" Oh, it's like by Chino. I'm like, Chino Hills. It's like 45 minutes from my house, and my parents would visit me like every month, whenever they could. You know? And it was cool, and I was like, man, they don't have to drive this far. Dude, I remember when at a point, gas was like at $5 a gallon, dude. Wow. Remember when, like, I don't know if you remember, but inflation, dude, $5. I was like, nah, don't come visit me.
That was when Bush was in it, dog.
Hey, Bush. Yeah. And then Schwarzenegger was governor.
Yeah.
You know?
The Predator.
That's great. The Predator. So he goes to, I go to the level 2, and it's way different. Way different.
When you got to CRC, they put you R&R. They shot you to the 3 side first?
They shot me immediately to the 3 side.
Okay.
And that was the only place I ever stayed.
At the door 307 where we were.
Jesus Christ.
SideDick. SideDick.
Moe, what's up?
What's going on, SideDick? Long time no see, baby.
Hold on real quick. Hold on. So they
sent me to the 3 side, but immediately you can feel the difference in R&R, dude. Like in the level 3 R&R, no talking. To keep it to a minimum. And CRC level 2 R&R, everybody's wilding out, dude. Yeah. What's up, my boy? Like the blacks, the homies, the white, everybody. Yeah. Like it's super loud in there, dude. It's like, and the cops don't even tripping. They just want to give you your property, get these fools out of here.
Get out.
So I was tripping, dude, and like other people were coming from a 3R, but been to a level 2 before. And so with me, I'm like already 7 years down. I'm all about respect, dude. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm not gonna speak over anybody. I'm not gonna talk down to nobody. I'm not. You know what I mean? That's how you're taught.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bump into anybody and not say excuse me. You know. Yeah. So people bumping into me left and right, dude. In a small tank, but like so it's like it's uncomfortable.
Boom. Yo, sorry for this little break right here, but as my homeboy Big Moe was talking about the transition from a level 3 to a level 2, we transitioned from 3 to a level 4 again. SideDicking, what's tricking?
Oh shit! Coming back with Tommy's hat because he owes me for the motherfucking sack. But guess what? It's time to suck today's dick.
Hey, can I tell you something though?
What's up?
The only real shit Tommy brought was that hat.
That was it. Nothing else, dog. He didn't bring no weed. This fool brings like 18 packs of edibles with like 2 grams in. I'm like, come on, dog. Like, I got hoes that give me weed to kick it with them more than you, but you got a weed company. But that's not even the story of the subject. I'm over here fucking with you, Big Moe in the building.
Yeah, I'm going to have to cut you off. Leave it on Eddie, though.
Wait, hold on. Like, shrooms?
Yes. You were sitting here watching the podcast. Isn't this like a crazy podcast? A homie that was down for so many years, transitioning to where he is now, but still staying G, still staying true, like, ba-boom.
Oh, yeah, I know Moe, dog. Moe's 100%, but it looked like, in the first 48, when someone was like, look, dog, I didn't shoot him, but I know who shot him. It looked like that.
So, Moe.
Yes, sir.
We're going to fill Eddie in on a little bit. He gets locked up at 21, carjacking. Carjacking, Eddie.
Damn. So what they give you initially for the carjacking?
They're trying to get
13 years. Initially, the first offer was this offer. I say offer in quotation marks because it was 52 years.
What the fuck?
But it was an offer because there was no life behind that.
Wow. 52 years.
52 years.
So right now,
I signed for 13 though.
Okay, he knows. So right now, we're in the transition part of
Level 3.
how many years have you been in prison now?
So 2, 3,
7,
5,
6 years.
6, 7, 8. 6 years.
6 years.
Took 13 like a G, dog.
Dog, I meet this homie.
He's 6 years in already?
6 years in.
Oh, yeah.
5 years to the house.
Different mind frame.
Different mind frame. Level 2.
And give me this, Eddie. Like, so when I first hit CRC, I was in the 115 dorm.
Okay. The hotel.
The bad dorm. Where no one did. Like, that's where they put me first before they were going to house
Oh, wait. Is that the highest one up there?
Yeah.
That's
Were they testing you? Like,
I was in there
with all the, like, the what do they
full-
call it? The riffraffs.
Yeah. Hey, Eddie, it was a trip, dog. 'cause
It's like a punishment for you just coming for the first time. Let's throw them in there for now.
Yeah.
all the knuckleheads are in there?
All the
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
and there's kind of sometimes weirdos in there. You know, like, just stay away from this guy.
It's
you know?
kind of different because, like, he got blessed. He got sent to a level 3, level 4 yard where somebody was going
That's
to
true, dude.
school him.
That's true.
They put me in the fuck up dorm where fools were going to be like, "Oh, you're a star? This fool got some money. He can get dope for us and shit." But I was already schooled.
Hey,
by
but not to
Evans.
interrupt you, dude. Like, you didn't even carry yourself like that.
Yeah,
dude.
no
He
way.
still- he
You're
still
like,
doesn't
even though
like
you
at
knew
all.
you can get away with probably whatever you wanted because who you were, you're like, nah, I'm me and I'm gonna
Yeah,
stay me. You know.
Yeah. Thank
That's
you
what
for
I liked
noticing
about it,
that.
you know?
Yeah.
That's what made me go and introduce myself to you even more. I was gonna do it regardless, but like, oh shit, I like the way your demeanor was. You know. So I was like,
I remember you too, fool, because like everybody had CDC pants. You didn't.
I had the Bob Barkers.
Yeah.
Do they know about the Bob Barkers? Or
Yeah,
no?
like it was some different. And hey, Eddie, like when you think about prison, you're thinking about like the cell. They shut it. Where I met him, homie, was like 100-man.
120 people, 60-man dorms, dude.
Yes.
Bunked up, like literally probably about what?
From here to like the
like
wall,
the barrack
like,
dorm.
There's just a long ass dorm, dude. Not long, but like let's say like
it's long, dog.
it's long.
because you still got the day room.
Oh, yeah.
the showers to the left.
It's an okay dorm, you know. It's like it's not crowded, but it is.
But it's
You know
not
what I mean?
a 2-man cell. Like, it's the whole room.
Yeah.
full
So
of
like
people
coming
in that
from a
motherfucker.
level 3 to a 2, you're like, oh my god, I could stretch my
Yeah.
legs out. You know what I mean?
Watch, let me give you a little explanation.
Handle, dog.
He's coming from a place when you hear the alarm, that means someone's getting stabbed. There's a fucking riot, shit
Oh,
cracking.
shit.
On a level 2 yard, when you hear the alarm, at our place, somebody was running with dope. It was more.
And basically, and you forgot to mention this in a level 3 yard, you do not get to the ground until you know what's going down.
Yes.
And in the level 2, as soon as the first time I heard an alarm, every single buddy dropped to the ground as soon as possible.
Oh, because they're shooting.
No, dude, because
No.
they're like, they don't know, dude. Just like,
Yeah.
they don't know, like, because they never been taught. I'm not saying everybody, like, I say that hypothetically, I mean, like, exaggerating, but like,
Yeah.
like 90% of the people are like, just get down immediately.
They're
Like,
not,
us are taught, like, oh, what if it's the homies getting, like,
They're not.
beat up, you
they're
know?
not
or-
institutionalized yet. Like,
So,
pretty
sorry.
much, yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
So, Big Mo, we're what, dorm 307?
We're in 3-0. Damn, you good memory, bro.
Yeah. I
Right
remember-
next to visiting.
Yes, right next to Vision.
We didn't have to sweat. Remember from the hotel? Oh, did you ever get a visit from the hotel?
Yeah, it was the worst. I had to walk
Like a
it.
quarter mile?
But I wanted to tell SideDick how the park was across the street from
The
us.
baseball. My cousin played
actual
there.
Dude,
park?
technical foul. Raw played there. Football.
What?
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's my best friend. He's from Avario, but like right now he's on a different level of
this
life.
fool was like fucking Len Bias, dog. Like,
Hey, homie.
Athletic wise,
Technical foul round
Pee Wee Kirkland.
is me
All right.
at my intellectualness, my comediness, but as far as wildness,
He punked eggs.
next. He's at level 5.
Oh, okay.
Not
Like,
that-
no le vale. Nothing. Nothing.
What's crazy is the second time we were at the
He tried to fight Joe Rogan.
oh yeah, that was bad.
what?
dog.
Yeah.
It was bad.
But like not
I
like
go, George fucking Ron's trying to
like
fight Joe, dog.
I didn't
Oh, shit.
like I knew Joe Rogan, but I didn't know him.
Yeah.
And Raw was more like, "Hey, homie, why did he say hi to you and not us?" And I was like, "Hey,
he goes,
dog,
hey,
kick
Joe,
it."
what the fuck's your problem, man?
Like-
But like Joe didn't even hear him.
So he's
No, he
not
didn't hear
dos
it at all.
mucho, he's tres mucho?
Yeah, yeah. He's cuatro leches.
now when we went to the block party, the same thing. Remember he was locked up.
So we went to a concert by the county,
Right by Maine.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
fool was locked up when they came out. He got to clean the concert. But anyway,
Oh, he was on. I was on that in that service in Riverside. You get to come out for like
Yeah.
for work. Yeah, you got
But,
to clean the aftermath of you guys.
Yeah.
Sick.
man, homie,
I was
the things that happened when me and you were locked up. You want to know how we got close, Eddie?
What was it? What was the initiation? Like, you know what?
No, there was no initiation.
No, man, but there had to be something where we're like,
Oh, okay. Let me
I'm
tell.
fucking
Let me,
with this
let me
fool.
tell you. Okay.
You know what I'm
Spit it.
saying?
When you remember, I told you it's a long corridor. You know, so when you first come in, you got to walk through every single bunk. He lived way in the back.
Yeah.
So I lived in the front. So he had to pass through me, but he had to pass through everybody.
So you would see him every day.
Everybody was no. I'm saying the first day that he got there, like everybody seen him. Like okay, later, like you don't introduce him immediately. You let him put his stuff away. Then introduce himself.
Yeah.
So, what my bunkie, not my Sally at the time. He's like, hey, you know who that is? I'm like, no. Like my Sally knew I was down for a while. That's George Perez. Like, oh, okay. I'm like, who's that? And I was thinking like, oh, cartel or something. He's a comedian, dude. He was on Yo Mama.
And it
No,
was
he-
airing
no,
at
he-
that time in
homie.
the TV.
At that time,
This fool was killing it.
Dude,
No,
he's like-
Eddie, it was airing on the TVs, dog. Like at
Hey,
us.
you know what I told him? I'm like, what the fuck is Yo Mama? And he was like, dude, Wilder Valderrama hosts it, dude. He's like, I'm not sure, but I think he won, dude. I was like, for real? Like, oh, that's pretty cool, you know?
Twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool. You know, so like me, like, especially how I was taught, like, don't envy nobody. Don't, you know, like, be
I
you.
knew it. I knew it.
You know what I
dog.
mean? So I was like, okay, you know, but in my mind, I'm like, is it going to be that guy? You know, it's like, oh, yeah, this is me, la, la, la. You guys know me, like praise
Yeah,
me, you know, but
yeah.
you weren't, dude, you know? So I was
Nah.
like, okay. And then my bunkie wasn't the only one person that told me about it. I walked to challenge somebody, hey, you're in the dorm with George Perez. Like, oh, you know who he is? Like, oh, yeah, dude, he's
Damn,
funny,
so these
dude.
people were like talking about him like,
Oh, dude, like,
Yeah.
dude, the weird thing is later on when the cops start hearing about him, oh, that was like, I'll tell that little story later.
fucking
No,
Johnny
no.
Cash,
Go
dog.
to
All
it.
right.
Go to it.
That's
All right, so,
Johnny
like-
Cash, dog.
All right, so like, well, I want to when we meet, you know, I go introduce myself. You know, I introduce myself, and his his when he told me, he's like, hey man, I don't know what he's seen in me, but like not nobody, but like it's rare when somebody tells you, hey, my name is, you know, your nickname, whatever.
Yeah.
Can I say your
What's
nickname?
up? I'm Shotgun.
Yeah,
I'm from
you know.
Orange Source.
Yeah, you know, so I introduced myself, and he's like, so we started talking. He's like, hey, my name's Shotgun, but I'm a comedian. I'm George. But he didn't say what he was on. He didn't brag about anything,
Nah.
you know. So, but he's like, if you want, you can call me George, whatever you want, you know. But he didn't tell anybody else that, dude, you know.
Nah.
That's when I'd be like, okay, this guy, like, there's something in him that like I need to like stick to him, you know. That's how we met. So then when we got even
Can I
closer,
say something different?
Go
Can I
ahead.
say something, dog? Is I don't think you knew how you look like and act back then, dog.
I don't, dude.
Yeah.
I don't.
I do.
You can see
Like,
the difference.
Nah, yeah, right now, homie. Like, don't get me wrong, and please don't take this as
I
disrespect.
would never say nothing.
But when I met you back then, fool, you look like an active ass, real, like just you didn't fear anything, like anything at all. And I was more like, what the fuck is going on in here, dog? 'Cause you were with it at all times. Like, I was like, hey, I'm going to go to my job. You're like, fuck that. I just stole the card.
Like, we're gonna
Remember
eat.
that? We used to have these cards that you could be on the 2 side or 3 side.
What kind of
Just
soda
to
you
go
want,
and
fool?
like pick shit up, go pick up some weed or whatever, dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And he was like, my homeboy's over there on the 2. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? You can go to the other side. Like, yeah, it was a whole different shit. And like, now, homie, like, I could see it. Like, look where we are now.
Just like, yeah, exactly, dude.
Straight up.
I'm not saying I'm smarter or better than
You just have
anybody.
a vision. Like when I met you, I was a kid taking a bus to work.
Hey,
That's how you met him?
That's
Yeah.
how I met him.
No,
I
no.
already knew about him before because I knew his cousins.
But
Yeah.
that's how you guys got close.
No,
like-
no. When I first met him, I heard a lot of bad things about him.
Okay.
And in my head, I was like, he's not like that to me, so I'm not. I'm gonna give him a
Of
chance.
course, you know, like,
And in my head, I knew why he was bad to those other fucks because they were piece of shit.
Exactly.
I was gonna say what POSs.
Exactly. And then he didn't believe me, Mo.
I didn't even know it was I knew what he did and everything. Like the first time I met him, and I was like, "Man, who is this fool with these big ass eyebrows walking in the club without even paying?" Like, yeah, I met him at Paris before he got locked up.
Yeah, yeah.
And they were like, "Man, this fool George went to the strip club. And he was like, this bitch had butterfly wings on her butt cheek." He goes, "Man, this shit. I thought that was a pterodactyl."
clowning. Yeah.
Clowning. I'm like, "Man, I go, this is a cool ass cat, man. Like, I like this cat." I never really got to know him. But then I got to know him when we worked somewhere else together, dog.
No, we worked at TJ's.
Yeah, and Anthony goes, "Hey, go get me a lemonade." I'm like, "I got you."
What
Like,
city?
I was
Club?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
club that I took you to, but
Okay.
let me break it down, dog. I walked up to this fool and I go, "Yo, dog, I'm gonna do a podcast." Cause like Brian Redband,
Oh, I met him. You introduced me.
yeah, I met him at the Comedy Store and he was like, "Yo, dog, why don't you have a podcast?" And I was like,
Hey, you know what
"What's
he told me when he met me, dude? He was like, I was telling my brother, like, he's the one that originally produced Rogan's on podcast,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So like, I told him, like, he was like drawn to me.
And
Some,
yeah, he
remember?
loved you. I
you got a
remember.
story to tell,
He
boy.
told me, he's like,
You
dude,
were open that day.
A lot
dude.
of people
I was
have
like,
nothing
and
to
I was.
say.
This is like right now, dude. Like, I wish I could like go back to that day right now,
Yeah.
where I'm at,
He
where
was
like I
intrigued.
know where I want. Yeah,
Look where
'cause
you're at right now,
you
dog.
know
You're
what
on
he
a
told me?
podcast.
Like, what got me intrigued more by him, like instead of him being intrigued by me, he told me, "Hey, you should write things down, like your first experience. Just write it
Yeah.
down, dude.
Yeah.
That's
like
all
the
he
first
did.
time
all
you use
that
the
shit too.
iPhone, the first, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he was like, dude,
Yeah.
you know,
Cool ass dude.
like, you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
like, dude, like he's like,
Oh, he's with it, my boy.
You know
Hey,
what I mean?
he told me, he was like, "Yo, George, you need to do a fucking podcast. You need to do it, and you need to call it George Perez Stories." Him and Tony Hinchcliffe. And
this was his idea. This
yeah,
was, he
and I
brought
was
this to
kind of
you?
like, yeah, whatever. I didn't know. I didn't know podcast was going to be where it was. And then I remember in my head, I was like, if I do a podcast, I don't want to do it with a comedian. I want to do it with like a real fool. And I met this fool at the strip club I worked at,
as
dog.
real
and-
as it get, bro.
Nah, he was different back then, dog. Like he was
it's crazy,
ruthless.
I'll take the bus with like 2 pairs of Jordans.
Yeah.
And
With
an
2 what?
2 pairs of Jordans and an outfit. I'm like, it's Tuesday. I know we're going to
Yeah.
second base tonight.
And then I told him, I go, "Hey, homie, I'm going to start a podcast one day. And you're going to be on it." He looked at me like, "Yeah, whatever."
I go, "Where's the sack at here?"
Look at where we're at now, dude.
Nah, but the first time he had me go do stand up, I remember that shit, dog. Because
Oh, you didn't. Okay, so before when you met him, were you even interested?
do
in
none of that
No,
shit. No,
he
I just
was
wanted to
just-
fuck bitches, and that was
wow.
He was just a worker at my job, and like I would say a joke,
it. And I'll go along
and
with
he
it.
would like flow into it, and I'd be like, "Oh," and then like I noticed how he acted with and other people, and I was like,
Can I ask
"Yo,
a question
dog."
real
you're
quick? Let me ask a
funny,
question.
dog. You tell me.
I met you almost a year and a half ago. You were already doing stand up. How long before? Yeah.
Yeah,
the
At that time, yeah, because I was with him already.
Okay, but how long before that were you already
6
doing
to
it?
8 months.
No.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, I swear, I thought he was. I honestly thought that he was a comedian that you met on the tour.
Well,
or
I
something.
recognize his natural funny, his delivery,
Right.
but he just didn't know, like I didn't know.
Right.
Yeah.
he was like, "Yo," he goes,
Oh, that's the thing
no, he
too. When I
goes,
met you, dude, like I thought you were gonna try to be funny you were just normal, dude. You're like humble.
But I
dude,
was
you know?
funny, though.
You were funny as fuck when it counted and when
Yeah.
it needed to be funny.
Nah,
you know?
he goes, "Hey, one of the comics is late. You want to do 10 minutes?" I'm like,
Oh, that's how
he
it
goes,
started?
he goes, "I don't know." He goes, "Hey, comics drink free." I'm like, "Put me up."
Yeah, I told him comics drink for free.
I go, "Put me up. I want to drink all night long."
That's nice.
Started, Eddie. Started, Eddie. Get Ron Eddie.
I told my kids, "Fuck you."
Dun, 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 dun,
I'm
dun,
not taking you
dun,
to
dun.
school.
Dun, 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 dun,
I
dun,
bought a
dun,
PS5 fool.
dun, 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 dun,
And I'll
dun,
figure
dun,
bake your
dun,
mom too.
dun, 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 dun,
I'm going
dun,
hard in the
dun,
motherfucking paint. I'd rather smoke dank, do your homework, thanks. I'm doing line of cocaine on the motherfucking shit stand of the toilet seat, bitch. You know I got no membrane. Tell my kids I don't want to see them. And tell my girl I don't want to be her. Matter of fact, if my jail don't even free her. Fuck that, I'm trying to bump Celine Dion.
Yo, this used to be my playground. I'm not red hot, but I get down. Your girl knows she likes a clown. I'm dark, but they call me brown. I boned your tia in the sea. She said I was hot, but she was fria. Her name was Arlia. I said, bye, bye, I can't be ya.
Oh,
all right, we're done, man. So we're shrooming, we're brooming, homie, to the motherfucking day. I don't want to share right now of our time together while we're locked up because we're gonna save that for another podcast. Okay. But I do want to share our departure.
Okay.
Like,
so originally, remember I said
you're supposed to. You have a release date.
I have a release date of June 16th, 2013. So we met what, 2009?
Yeah.
Was that 4 years away? I'm 4 years to the house, closest I ever been. And remember, unfortunately, we went to different dorms. I went to fire camp.
Yeah, you went to fire camp.
Got kicked out. Ended up.
You were so excited.
Yeah. So I ended up in that weird dorm, right? That pill dorm, remember?
Uh-huh.
So 4 years to the house. Kind of disappointed that I was in fire camp, but they said I can come back if I stay clean. You know, if I don't get caught with cell phones, which was happened. All right, cool. So after that happened, this cop out of nowhere, dude, I'm drinking water at the water fountain, dude, and like you already know, dude, like. Only your boys like be like, "What's up, my boy?" Nobody's gonna touch you, dude.
Yeah.
If they are, like, you better watch your back because they're gonna dope you or jump you. Something's happening, you know. Especially a cop, dude. So if somebody touches you, it's either your boy. You're never gonna think a cop is trying to grab me ever. You know what I mean? Especially me transitioning from a 3 to a 2. You know, like the cops in the level 3, like when they'll ask you, "Hey." They'll tell you step back. I'm gonna search you. They tell you exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Where we were at, you know this. They'll be like, "Hey, get your fucking ass on," you know, like disrespectfully. So
because they're like, you're gonna go home, so you're not gonna trip.
Exactly. Everybody has a quick day, you know, like wino time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Compared to us, like people who did a lot of time, like me.
Yes.
So I'm drinking water, dude. Minding my own business. I'm drinking water, and he comes from behind. He remember he was a search and escort officer. Mm-hmm. And he goes to see if people were smoking in the restroom. Remember that? He used to walk in there. And I guess on his way out, he's like, let me stop this guy or see what this guy's up to at the water fountain. He said in the write-up, he's always acting suspicious. Drinking water. I don't know how. That you know, anyways. So as I'm getting up to drink the water, I feel something like somebody grabbed my shoulder and just yelled, dude. Get on the fucking ground. I was like, I got fucking scared. I was like, what the? Somebody's playing a prank on me or I'm gonna get fucked up. So my reaction is to turn around and like make sure nobody's fucking with me. And when I turn around and see his reaction, like thinking I'm gonna hit him, I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? Am I involved in something, an incident that I was supposed to get out the way? So I'm trying to run. He grabs me, tackles me. As I go to the ground forward, he hits his head in the back of it. Remember, you said you see him walk around with a big ass shiner, right? So, like I told you, you said you heard that story, but this is what actually happened. So, I'm thinking when that happened, somebody had dope on them, we're going to get searched right now, and threw it. So, this cop knew that he did wrong, found that dope near the area, pinned it on me,
close enough,
said that I was slanging drugs, that he went specifically for me. And he just switched it around because he had a black guy. He's trying to get the best out of it. You know, like, well, I'm going to go take some time off, you know, probably get some money for this. And not too little sidetrack to the story. When I was fighting this in court, they gave me a bill, a restitution fee of his counseling, dude.
What the
He said he had to go to
fuck?
counseling. I had to pay
It
like.
couldn't be about water fountains or what?
They tripped me out. The water fountain cooler can't be there. But anyways, yeah. So this officer, he tells me, I mean, like now we're resting on the floor. Now I don't know what's going on. Puts me in handcuffs. So I'm thinking like, what's going on? You know, okay. They're gonna come tell me, oh, it's the wrong person, whatever. I'm sitting in a cage. Remember, Norco don't has no hole. You have to go to Chino. So if you're there, you wait till a bus or they go take you in a car. So you're in a cage like in Delano when you're waiting to get housed.
Yeah.
You're in there. I'm in there, dude. Like not knowing what's going on. So about maybe like
told you what's up. Yeah.
nobody, nothing.
You're like, for water?
I'm like in a janitor's closet, dude,
I'm
in
still
that cage,
thirsty.
dude. And like what? 5 hours later, a cop comes in from the streets, and I'm like, whoa! Now I'm getting nervous. You know when you first get pulled over and you got a gang of shit in the car. So my heart starts beating fast, and he's like, "You're so and so." Like, yep. Like, why am I getting out or what? He's like, he just laughs, dude. Like that little smirk. I was like, oh, it was all bad. He just started reading me my rights. He's like, you have the right to remain silent. I was like,
Wow.
Now I'm confused, dude.
You
Like,
got a new case.
new case, battery on a peace officer, and distributing, dude. And I was like, what? Like, and then when I read the write up, oh my god, dude. I'll save that story for later because it's a long thing. Bullshit that he said, testified in court. So I get to court. I go to the shoe, get to court. They come pick me up. 2 officers in a police car pick me up in Tehachapi, all the way to Riverside, dude. And I knew it was serious, dude, when even though that I was in jail, they gave you a bail. Since it was my 3rd strike, I seen $1 million bail, dude.
Whoa.
That's when I just like broke down, dude. Like, fuck,
Wow.
this shit's real, dude. Like, I might get life for something I didn't even do, dude.
Fuck.
You know what I mean? 4 years to the house, now fighting life.
Wow.
For just, I don't know, whatever mood he was in. I don't know what, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
like,
because I need 2 weeks off.
Yeah.
Something.
Well, Big Moe, we didn't even get to scratch the surface. But I'm glad we are where we are because we're going to bring it back to chapter 2, dog.
all right.
Where can all my fans follow you for advice, for tips? Do you want to throw it out
Yeah,
there?
sure. You can follow me on Instagram at Big Moe Carrera
Okay.
on Instagram.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate you, George, for having me.
Nah, homie.
Fun, dude.
I'm glad I
Especially
got
with
to hang out.
SideDick
Yeah.
X, my new homie, AJ.
Yeah. Like, hey, dog, we're going to come back. You're going to be back very soon. And for those of you that don't know this, my homeboy Big Moe is going to start a podcast with his brother David. And
And my cousin Julian.
yep. And we're going to help out, dog. And we're going to do something.
Appreciate it.
SideDick, hit me with the rant.
And now it's time for another ranting with SideDick Eddie. Check the calendar, bitch, when you hear this episode. Don't question where the fuck my fucking flowers came from, all right? I work at a strip club, and it says, to Jessica, I love you. Guess what? You're going to be Jessica that weekend. These bitches gave me them for free. I'm not spending money on flowers. I'm buying Coke. I might get a dinner reservation, but the flowers I didn't pay for. Last year, some girl got me like, who the fuck is Irene? I go, Irene's the girl that donated this to your happiness, bitch.
Facts.
Don't question where the flowers come from at all. SideDick, I'm out.
X.
We're good to go. Let's go.
Yo, this is George Perez Stories, episode 209. Whoo! Like, yo, man, we got so much more to say, and, you know, I'm going to give it to you guys next time. Shout out to my boy Big Moe, SideDick for showing up late, X to the G for driving. AJ, we know you were here, my boy.
How the fuck you get here, dude?
David is here, my boy. Yo, George Perez Stories, episode 209. Take a shower, brown power, late.